My name is Lindsay Summers, and today I'm going to talk about supporting the fine arts in education and the crisis these programs are in. It is my hope to discover solutions in order to continue and strengthen fine arts programs for grades K through 12. When defining the arts, there are generally 4 distinct categories. These include music, which can be both vocal or instrumental, dance of all varieties, theater, and the visual arts. The visual arts include mediums such as painting, drawing, ceramics, photography, and many others. It is my hope that schools can provide education to all of these areas. Unfortunately, our current economic situation has led to many budget cuts in education, both on the state and municipal level. The fine arts programs are usually the first components that are cut from schools. These cuts could have serious consequences for the creative economy. A 2009 study from Texas Cultural Trust Organization shows that in Texas alone, 700,000 people are employed by the creative sector. The average salary of these people is $70,000, compared to the $39,000 salary of other industries. The sector also generates $4.5 billion in sales annually. Fine arts education plants the seeds in children to potentially become a part of the creative job market. If these programs are cut, the creative economy of not only Texas, but of America as a whole, will suffer the effects. There are also more immediate consequences to cutting fine arts programs. According to Rand Corporation, most people that participate in extracurricular arts are white and have an affluent background. Cutting funding in public schools gives the rest of the population less access to fine arts, thus expanding on the socioeconomic gap. Additionally, cutting out children's opportunities to explore the arts also provokes less diversity in children's hobbies. Without music, dance, theater, and art, kids are more likely to watch hours upon hours of TV or video games. This hinders student learning and exposure to new ideas and concepts. Now that I have addressed the consequences of losing the fine art programs, I want to promote the benefits that these programs instill in students. One of the main benefits the fine arts teach students is how to problem solve and develop creative thinking. This is a life skill that helps students in future careers and decision making. Without fine arts, students wouldn't fully learn how to think outside the box. Creative thinking and problem solving also can help students to better understand other subjects they are learning, such as math, English, science, and history. The arts can often provide a bridge to other subjects, such as visual art aiding students in interpreting geometry and visual math. If these programs are cut, not only will students miss out on experiencing the arts, they will also suffer getting a leg up in other classes. In early childhood and elementary, the fine arts are especially important in developing a child's fine motor skills, dexterity, and sensor awareness. Learning these skills early can help children grow up into better athletes and become more coordinated. According to a study done by the research organization Life 123, playing and listening to music engages several parts of the brain and helps it develop the potential to learn more effectively. It also leads to more extensive neural connections in the brain. There are also many investigations on how studying music directly corresponds to an improvement in math and spatial temporal relationships. Through the fine arts, the analytical, curious, expressive, and sensual sectors of the brain are all stimulated, creating a successful student. Art also provides an emotional outlet for students of all ages. Art therapy and music therapy are highly successful programs that show the emotional benefits that fine arts can provide. For many students, art, theater, music, and dance are a way to communicate when they cannot do so with words. For many students, they do not have the atmosphere to create and express themselves in their home life, so fine arts in school are an essential outlet for their self-expression. The Americans for the Arts organization states that young artists compared to their peers perform community service and participate in youth groups more than 4 times as often. Kids involved in art activities 9 hours a week on average are also less likely to partake in delinquent or truant behavior. Bottom line, the fine arts turn students into well-balanced individuals and better citizens. So what are some solutions to this very real crisis our country is facing? Perhaps the most important is to simply advocate art. We need to express these benefits and consequences of the situation so people can realize how important the fine art programs really are to our students. We also need to promote exposure in kids. This could be achieved by requiring each student to participate in fine arts courses in all levels of their schooling. For teachers, these budget cuts mean they must make do with lower budgets. Successful art programs are not about what schools have the most money. They are about how resourceful and creative a teacher acts with the money they are given. And ultimately, it is better to have a program with lower funding than to not have the program at all. Easy solutions for teachers are to use the resources available to them. Saving scraps, using recycled materials, or asking parents and the community to donate supplies are an easy way to still make successful activities. For theater, secondhand clothes and used playbooks are an easy way to do theater on a budget. The community can also play a role in saving fine arts programs. Having citizens attend the school theater plays and charging a couple dollars per ticket helps cut down on the cost of production. Making artwork that can be displayed for the public eye shows the community what kids are producing and learning in schools. Even public concerts or dance recitals can be put on to fundraise and promote the arts in a school's community. Ultimately, if teachers, students, and the community can come together, the fine arts can continue to be a part of a student's education and help them develop into well-rounded, cultured adults. Together, if we face this crisis, art can survive.